Yes, we will continue exercise 7.3 in this video. We will start from question number 14. Statement is find the integration of cos x minus sin x by 1 plus sin 2x. See here, this cos x minus sin x remains as it is. Sin 2x can be written as 2 sin x into cos x, and 1 can be written as sin square x plus cos square x. Now it becomes a square plus b square plus 2ab means a plus b whole square. So it can be written as cos x minus sin x as it is. In the denominator it can be written as sin x plus cos x whole square. Now all of you know that derivative of sin x is cos x, derivative of cos is minus sin x, means derivative of this term is present in the given function. So we will use substitution method here. Put sin x plus cos x is equals to t here. Now I will not differentiate it, direct I will write down in place of this dt. It becomes 1 by t square into dt. Now you can integrate it. This can be written as t raised to power minus 2, and in case of integration power is increases by 1 divided by minus 1 plus integration constant c, and in the last step in place of t write down value of t, which is equals to sin x plus cos x. So this is question number 14. Now I will explain question number 15. In question number 15, statement is find the integration of tangent cube 2x into secant 2x. Yes, all of you know that derivative of tangent is secant square. This tangent cube can be written as tangent square 2x into tangent 2x, and this secant 2x remains as it is. Now derivative of tangent is secant square, but derivative of secant is secant x into tangent x. So this is derivative of secant 2x into tangent 2x. So write down this tan square 2x in terms of secant. It can be written as secant square 2x minus 1, and here this tangent 2x into secant 2x remains as it is. Now again we will use substitution method here. Put secant 2x is equals to t. It becomes t square minus 1. Now derivative of secant 2x is secant 2x into tangent 2x into derivative of 2x is 2 dx. This is equals to dt, or you can say secant 2x into tangent 2x into dx is equals to dt by 2. So write down here dt by 2. By 2 you can take a common. Now very easily you can integrate it, complete it yourself. Integration of t square is t cube by 3 plus minus integration of 1 with respect to t is t, and in the last step in place of t put the value of t. Always you will find the answer in terms of a given variable which is given in the statement. Now see question number 16. In question number 16, statement is find the integration of tangent raised to power 4. In case of tangent raised to power 4, this can be written as tan square x into tangent square x. Now this tangent square remains as it is, and in place of this tangent square write down secant square x minus 1. Now multiply this tangent square with these two terms. It becomes tangent square x into secant square x minus tangent square x. After multiplying here, you will put in this sum. You will integrate separately both these functions. It can be written as integration of tangent square x into secant square x with respect to x minus integration of tangent square x with respect to x. Yes, in this sum secant square, this is derivative of tan x. So put tan x is equal to t here. It becomes t square into dt. And in this case, integration of tangent square, we don't know the integration of tangent square, but this tangent square can be written as secant square x minus 1, and we can find out integration of secant square, which is equals to tangent x, integration of 1 is x, and plus integration constant c. So this is question number 6. Yes, question number 17. Statement is sin cube x plus cos cube x divided by sin square x into cos square x. Find the integration. Taking this denominator separately with these two terms, sin square is cancelled, it becomes sin x by cos square, and sin x by cos square it can be written as plus, here cos square is cancelled, it becomes cos x by sin square. Now sin by cos is tangent x, reciprocal of cos is secant, cos by sin is cot x, reciprocal of sin is cosecant x into dx, integration with respect to x. Now all of you know that derivative of secant is tangent into secant, integration of tangent into secant is secant x. Here integration of cot x into cosecant x is minus cosecant x plus integration constant c. So this is question number 17. Now we will do question number 18. Question number 18, it's very simple. In question number 18, statement is cos 2x plus 2 sin square x divided by cos square x integrated with respect to x. It's very simple. All of you know that cos 2x is equals to 1 minus 2 sin square x. This minus 2 sin square x is cancelled with plus 2 sin square x. It becomes 1 by cos square, and all of you know that what is reciprocal of cos square? Secant square x, and integration of secant square is tangent x plus integration constant c. So it's very simple. Just we have used the formula of cos 2x, and after that integration. Now see question number 19. In question number 19, statement is find the integration of 1 by sin x into cos cube x. In this sum we will multiply and divide it by cos. Multiply and divide by cos to denominator. It becomes cos power 4, and in the divide cos here. This sin by cos can be written as tangent x, and this cos raised to power 4, when you will shift it in the numerator, it becomes secant raised to power 4, and this secant raised to power 4 can be written as secant square x into secant square x divided by tangent x. And all of you know that derivative of tangent is secant square, and secant square is here. That's why this secant square also we will change it in terms of tangent square. It becomes 1 plus tan square divided by tangent. This complete function in terms of tangent, and here derivative of tangent is also present. That's why we will use substitution method here. Put tangent x is equals to t. It becomes 1 plus t square divided by t, and it becomes dt. Now very easily you can integrate it, t square by t, it can be written as t. What is integration of 1 by t? Log t, and integration of t is t square by 2, and in the last step in place of t put the value of t, which is equals to tangent x. So this is question number 19. Now see question number 20. In question number 20, statement is cos square x minus sin square x divided by cos x plus sin x whole square. This sum is also very simple. This cos square minus sin square, it can be written as cos x minus sin x and cos x plus sin x. 1 cos x plus sin x is cancelled. You will get here cos x minus sin x. In the denominator also cos x plus sine x. You will put this is equals to t because derivative of this is present, means you will use substitution method here and then you will complete it. Few sums I am leaving for you, you will do practice. Next is 21st sum. Question number 21st. In this, find the integration of sine inverse cos x with respect to x. All of you have done inverse trigonometric functions. In inverse trigonometric function, if sine inverse sine something is written here, then sine inverse is cancelled with sine. But now here cos x is written. But all of you know that cos x can be written as sine 90 minus x. Now in this case sine inverse is cancelled with sine. So it becomes pi by 2 minus x, and pi by 2 is constant term. So integration of pi by 2 with respect to x, this is pi by 2 into x. Integration of x with respect to x is x square by 2 plus integration constant c. So this is the integration. Next 22 sums. 22nd sum is most important sum of this exercise. Listen very carefully. 22nd sum I am explaining. This last sum of this exercise, remaining sums you will do yourself. In question number 22, statement is find the integration of cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b. These terms are written in the denominator. Listen very carefully this sum. In this sum you will multiply and divide it by sine b minus a. This is a constant term, and in the denominator cos x minus a into cos x minus b. Now this sine b minus a, in this term you will add and subtract x, plus x and minus x. Now this 1 by sine b minus a remains as it is. Here x minus a is together, so write down these two terms together, it becomes sine x minus a, and taking minus common from these two terms, after taking minus common it becomes x minus b, means this term can be written like this. Now here we will use the formula of sine a minus b. Let us suppose this is a and this angle is b. Use the formula of sine a minus b. This denominator remains as it is, cos x minus a into cos x minus b. This term sine b minus a remains as it is. Inside the integration use the formula of sine a minus b, which is equals to sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Divide it by separately with these terms, cos x minus a cos x minus b. Here also cos x minus a cos x minus b. These terms cancelled, cos x minus b cancelled with cos x minus b, cos x minus a is cancelled. This term 1 by sine b minus a remains as it is. Here sine x minus a by cos x minus a, it can be written as tangent x minus a, minus here also sine by cos, it becomes tangent x minus b. Now integration of tangent x minus a. What is the integration of tangent x minus a? Integration of tangent x minus a is log secant. This we have not done till now. Integration, I am telling you this formula, integration of tangent x with respect to x is log secant x. You will learn this formula. So here I am using this formula, 1 by sine b minus a remains as it is. In place of integration of tangent x minus a, we will use this formula, it becomes log secant x minus a minus log secant x minus b plus integration constant c. Listen again this sum because this is most important sum, I am explaining again it. And here one formula is there for log m minus log n. It can be written as log m by n. So you can do last step yourself. Listen it very carefully again. In this sum you will multiply and divide it by sine b minus a. And this b minus a, here you will add and subtract x. Now here angle is x minus a and x minus b. So you rearrange all these four terms in such a way that you get x minus a and x minus b. So these four terms can be written as x minus a minus x minus b. And outside this sign is written, that's why you will use the formula of sin a minus b. It becomes sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Then take this denominator separate with these two terms, then you will get two terms of tangent, and here power of tangent is 1 1. And for direct tangent, one formula is there, integration of tangent is log secant x, so you will use this formula here. And in the last step, log m minus log n, it can be written as log m by n. So this is the answer. Thank you.